so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. Oh, you really got me. Oh, oh, oh.
What's up, family? Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Let's go. Lot of fear in the air. Lot of fear. People nervous to make a move. People afraid. So let's see. Here. Woo! Our Lady of Great Power.
Wow, man, that's it. Wait a second, man.
Our Lady of New Vision.
The teacher's gonna look like this here.
Our Lady of Sweet Rest.
Teacher, stop that screaming. Teacher, don't you see? Don't wanna be no uptown fool. Maybe I should go to hell, but I'm doing well. Teacher needs to see me after school. I think of all the education that I missed, but then my homework was never quite like this. Oh, got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm not the teacher.
Hey,
I got it bad, so bad. I'm not the teacher. Hey, I heard your ministers were back. Hey. I brought my pencil. Here's something to write on.
pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. You're rising that vibration.
Heard about your lessons, but let me
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
I know about
Get
your
up.
school. Little girl from Cherry Lawn, how can you be so bold? How did you know the golden rule? I think of all the education that I missed, but then my homework was never quite like this.
Where's my daughter?
Oh, got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm not the teacher. I got it bad, so bad.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Teacher.
Come on. So, in honor of Eddie Van Halen. Ooh. Come on, let's pick it up. My ex-husband's favorite band. My daughter and him. This is their shit. Van Halen. If I have to hear one more time the story of when he saw Van Halen.
Oh, man, I think the clock is
Come on.
slow.
Hey,
I don't feel
come on, pick it up. Get up. Let's go. You're not feeling it? You're feeling like shit? You're feeling weak?
Got it bad, got it bad. I'm not the teacher.
Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, yes, I'm hot.
Classic rock in your life, family. Damn. These motherfuckers. Van Halen. Loose for Eddie Van Halen's spirit, yo. Loose. Legend. Legend, the legend, the legend. Motherfucking legend, yo. What's up? What's up, family? So, I have a lot of shit to do. I can't tell you, I have over 50 readings to do over the next 3 weeks. They will not be today. But I wanted to stop because there's the excitement, the nervous energy. When you're doing what you love, when you're doing what you're passionate about, when you make that move and that shift, it's like the universe, it's like on fast, it's like on speed, how the universe blesses you. And so when you're feeling nervous and you're feeling anxious and you're feeling afraid and you're feeling uncertain and you're feeling worried about whether or not you're on the right path or whether or not you have the capabilities or the ability to do something, that's when you need to play some fucking Van Halen and say, bitch, wake the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Because you got this. Because if the universe is blessing you with it right now, it's because you're ready. If they're giving you opportunities, because you're ready. And so I wanted to, I sat down in my chair because I get afraid. I get nervous before every talk I give, every keynote, every workshop, every class. I get very nervous and I see how I'm expanding and how I'm growing and how, I'm always being challenged to level the fuck up, to level up. And so I have to talk to myself in different ways and new ways. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, we need to play some Van Halen because we need to shift the energy. And then I was feeling like we need to pull a quick fear reading, a little fear check-in and see who wants to speak to us this morning, this afternoon, today. And so the first fucking card is Our Lady of Great Motherfucking Power. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. Sit with that for a minute. Our Lady of Great Power, my robes from the heavens above, my robes form the heavens above. In my sacred feet, the earth spins. In my eyes, the stars of the night sky are born and shine. My hair forms galaxies, and in my heart, many suns burn with divine love. What is there that could be greater than I? I that am all. I that am love. Any fear, any doubt, any problem or concern, I hold you in my being so vast. There is nothing more powerful than I. I am the love that is all that you are. I am that I am. I am that I am. And it's crazy because the meditation, as I'm praying and walking around and standing before my ancestors and then walking around and speaking with each Orisha, with Eregua, with Ogun, with Ochosi, with Obatala, Nyamaya, and Oshun, and Chango, and everyone. And I'm just like, okay, I'm moving around. I'm shifting the energy in my space. And the word is fear. That's what I said. That was the intention behind this reading this afternoon. Fear. You're afraid. You are fucking afraid. You are terrified. And that's all right. I get afraid too. Fear can loom so large at times that it might seem impossible to conquer. Doubt, despair, grief, and rage take possession of our being, and all of a sudden there's no way out of the negativity or horror we may be brave enough to feel. All those emotions, doubt, shame, fear, all they do is prevent us from having the life that we fucking want. Period. Because Our Lady of Great Power is saying, I'm telling you that you are fucking powerful beyond measure. That I am that I am. You are love. You are brilliant. You are a fucking force. You are talented. You are gifted. You have a life calling. You have a purpose. You have a passion. You have hidden talents. Period. Our Lady of Great Power is here to say, we are co-creating with the universe. And so when we feel that fear, we have to take that and transform it. immediately. We cannot stay seated and living inside of that emotion, because all it's doing is paralyzing you. All you're doing is wasting time. All you're doing is bullshitting. All you're doing is half-stepping. All you're doing is believing all the mediocre shit they would have you to believe, and that ain't you. That ain't it. Because Our Lady of Great Power is saying, bring your worries to me, because I fucking love you and you are a motherfucking beast, and I will show you the truth. I will show you the truth of who you are. All you got to do is get up and decide, I'm going to be fearless today. I'm going to take a risk today. You heard? The planets are aligning. This is October. I did a reading. Go back and hear it again and again and again. Write yourself new affirmations. Write new ways of loving on yourself. Listen to the love reading. Listen to the Lionsgate reading. Listen to my reading, my video when I found my godfather and how the universe aligned to bring him to my life. Save yourself. Be unafraid. Take a move, yo. Make a move today. It takes a truly great leader to be a great warrior for love on this planet. It takes a truly great leader and a great warrior for love on this planet. And I fucking love you, yo. I love you, yo. You got this shit. Fuck that. And so we're gonna use Our Lady of Great Power. And this could be any version, any representation of a woman, of the divine feminine. And we're going to call on this figure to strengthen us, to remind us of who we are. We're going to ask for courage. We're going to ask for inspiration. We're going to ask for blessings every day. We're going to ask for forgiveness. We're going to forgive ourselves for all the time we've wasted. Because the next message around fear is Our Lady of New Vision. That old way that we saw ourselves, that shit is played, tired, and motherfucking done. We are done. We are done. That person is dead. Our Lady of New Vision. I place my sacred eye opened in your heart so that you may see. Let go of small dreams. Let go of small dreams. Let go of small dreams. You are too big. You are large. You are massive. Let go of small dreams and become receptive to fresh vision. My eye in your heart sees great beauty. Can you see the new vision emerging? Now is the time to dare to dream and pray boldly. Pray boldly, fiercely, aggressively, with motherfucking certainty, with conviction that the most beautiful vision you can receive will come to life in service to all. How beautiful is that fucking message? When we are feeling afraid, we can connect to the new vision, to our new ways of being. This is the time. This is our time. This is not just the time for some of us. This is the time for all of us. We are blessed and highly favored. We, not just I. A new vision. You're being called to have a new vision. That's it. The binge watching of whatever the fuck on Netflix is done today. We're done. We're getting up. We're getting up and we're committed to spending 2 hours today on the vision, on the plan, on the goal, on the dream. Fucking today. Not tomorrow. Not when the house is clean. I don't want to hear it. No doing laundry. No cleaning the bathroom. Although after I finish this reading, I'm cleaning my whole fucking house because I'm manifesting a new fucking vision, and my new vision requires that my shit be clean. But not for you. You need to make fucking moves because I've been making moves. You need to make moves. The new vision. The new vision. Our Lady of New Vision is asking you and calling you to see yourself differently, bravely. 2 hours. That is all I'm saying. 2 hours. 2 hours to apply for a job. 2 hours to create a to-do list. 2 hours to work on the vision board. 2 fucking hours. That's it. And then go back to watching whatever. Smoke, drink, do you. And then our last message around fear is Our Lady of Sweet Rest. because we do need rest. Some of us have been working tirelessly on that new vision. Some of us do know that we already move with great power. And so Our Lady of Sweet Rest is saying, okay, after you've done the work, don't jump the gun. Get to work first. And then it's Our Lady of Sweet Rest. And let's see what she wants us to know. Oh, I feel Eddie Van Halen all up and through me right now. I cannot wait to just play the music and blaze in the house. I can't wait. My blaze is not your blaze. I just mean music blazing. Our Lady of Sweet Rest. I know how hard you've been trying, how much work and effort you've been summoning, even if you judge yourself for not having done enough. I see how much struggle you have been enduring, how much you have been trying to overcome. You will succeed. You are capable. You will succeed. You are capable. I will succeed. I am capable. I will succeed. I am capable. You are enough. Even the earth requires retreat and rest in order to replenish and continue. For now, beloved, it's rest time. Be with me, suspend your activity and your judgment and let go. We're resting our mind. The rest that's required right now is all the shitty things that we say to each other, to ourselves about who we are and what we're doing and not doing. That we're putting that shit to rest. Let's lay that to fucking bed. In fact, let's give that shit a fucking funeral. Let's let that be deaded, right? You will succeed. You are capable. You will succeed. You are capable. You will succeed. You are capable. And you are loved. Someone requested to join me on this live, so I'm gonna let you in. Lisette Morel, you there? I'm gonna let you in. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Blessed and highly favored, yo.
Blessed to you.
Blessings to you. How you doing?
I'm well.
All right.
I'm well. And I'm feeling the vibe. I mean, all the time, every time I watch you. But, today when you opened up with feeling, oh my gosh, that stirred it up.
Yes. What did stir up? What did you feel?
You know what? I reminisce a lot. Because growing up, I was like the only kid, the only kid amongst a bunch of Dominican parents and elders, and just walking down the block, and there was a rock and roll type store, and it just always seemed to me like it was out of place, but it wasn't out of place. It was in its right place. It was me entering this new space and being aware.
I lost you. I
Oh,
lost you. I lost sound.
oh, you know,
I lost your voice.
it was just me seeing that it wasn't that the store or the music was out of place. It was just me realizing that it was in its right spot, and I was entering this new awareness of what I was accustomed to, and then being exposed to what I was like, oh my gosh, rock, heavy metal, like this is phenomenal. This just just thinking about that and walking down just remembering all of that.
Yo, I love that. I love that, Lisette, because I I've always straddled different like personas my whole life, right?
Yeah,
I'm like super hip hop, New
yeah,
York, Brooklyn, and then super Dominican, merengue, salsa, bachata, and then a little bit of country, a little bit of fucking rock and roll. And
yes,
my daughter is a total punk head. So like she's like total punk head. Like she loves well, she's also a scholar. So she studies music.
okay.
And her shit was Green Day,
Oh,
My Chemical Romance, like blazing in the house. Like I play punk rock in honor of my daughter anytime that I'm like writing and getting in it. Like
mm-hmm.
there's something about rock that frees the soul.
Sure does. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. There is that freedom. And I don't know if it's like the plucking of the cord or just the allowing of, almost like I get it when you get music like that, because then you think about like jazz and you think about like ripping off of
Mm-hmm.
and feeling that vibe and how intuitive that, as soon as someone's on, then the next person's on, then the next person's on, and they're vibing with each other. Like I get that. Like I feel that. So yeah, for sure. It's like my 10-year-old. If you ask her what are you into, she'll tell you Queen, Madonna. Like sometimes I'm stuck in the 80s, and
That's
she's
all
there
right.
like, yeah,
That's all right.
But it's great because music is such a connector,
Music
right?
is such a connector. I love that someone just said music heals. Yes,
Yeah,
Evie.
yes,
Music fucking heals. It unites. This morning, I just did a class for my seniors, and we played, bata. We played, music from the religion. We played the accordion. I've been feeling like we need more music to heal right now.
I do.
We need more music to help inspire us and get us moving. Like I remember I used to have a playlist. It's like it was part of my morning ritual, and it was like the first few songs were Mary J. Blige, It's a
No,
Beautiful Day. Like everything Mary J. Blige was in that fucking mix.
I
And
grew up.
then Jill Scott, Living Your Life Like It's Golden. And so there was just like all of these two back when I had the not was it the iPod?
Yeah, yeah,
The
right.
iPod. Oh my God, I miss my fucking iPod so much because that shit has like so much good music.
All the playlist, the entire playlist. Cause
Mm-hmm. So yes, thank you for joining me. Anything else you want to share? Have you been feeling fear? Has that
uh,
been something?
whew, woman, when you introduced that this morning, like I was just like, oh, I'm on. I have to be on. Yeah, fear has been a major character that I can't get rid of. He likes to, stick it to me, and trying to remember, and I've been trying to remember when did it exactly enter, because I remember walking around. I'm not a big planner. I'm just like, I'll say something, or I put something, in my mind, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening, or I've been gifted. Um, and maybe it was my naiveness of walking around like that, like, oh, everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna work out as long as I do my part. And all of a sudden, fear entered. And I can't tell you exactly when, but it's been governing like every move I make.
Mm. Oof. I
Yeah,
felt that.
yeah. It's from even a thought to a doubt, or the thought goes to a doubt, and that's when I know already. I'm like, oh, that's not good. That just, like, I just doubted. And it's just like this, and I can't even tell you that the thing is behind me. The thing is like, it's
Right.
like,
Here, here,
oh,
here,
oh,
here, here.
yeah. Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
yes, yes. It's like possessed. Like I'm possessed with it.
And then you see what happened when we played a little bit of Van Halen, how it switched it?
Yeah, no, no, no. The music is definitely, yeah, it's definitely right, like what you said. It's someone posted heal, and it connects, and it definitely is like a freeing agent.
We
I
need that. Because if we can't, the fear is the shit that we're telling ourselves we can't do because we believe the shit that we inherited, the
Oh, for sure.
conditioning and the programming, right? They
Yeah,
told us that we were never going to be anything, that we could never achieve it, that we weren't worthy enough, right? Or smart enough or
all
talented.
of all of that.
But then we can use music or our affirmations, or
Hmm.
we could use anything that's going to help. We need to turn that fucking channel off.
I
And
agree.
music allows that to turn it fucking off and turn it up. Turn it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick our vibration up, because when we're in
Yeah.
fear, we are on this low fucking vibration.
Oh, definitely. And when I tell you that it affects, like I can be walking around my house, and I know that when my vibes are low, I see it in my girls.
Mm,
I see it like on their face. Like I just see it. I just sense it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm bringing this ish to the house. Like I'm the one bringing it in here. Yeah, yeah. And
that's
things
an
go like,
amazing observation.
yeah. So it's just a, you know, like you said, I guess the affirmations, the music, just things. And I'm trying to like be awake. Like, oh, you just said that. Oh, you just thought that. Even the thought, right? Like just to be awake. But sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna like have to like cleanse the whole spot, cleanse me.
Listen, can I just tell you, as it's like you're in my head right now. One of the things that I used to practice before I came home from work, I used to keep a bowl of water on the floor at the front door that had beautiful scents and flowers and clean water that I would change every few days. I would I would clean the water, and before I stepped into the house, I would bless myself. I would take this water and I would literally put it everywhere so that I can cleanse myself before walking into this space and not putting all that shit on Courtney.
Ah, nice.
I always did that. I
Okay.
always did that. Like, I don't do it now because the house is always fragrance, and we're in a pandemic, so I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not picking up. I work for me now, so if I'm having a bad day, it's just like I'm like this,
Okay. Yeah. 'Cause,
you
yeah,
know.
same idea. Like I'm home, so I have to be like, yeah, I would have to like have something that I can.
Always,
Yeah.
always, always.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. And even just the scent, just to.
Just the sense, just to kind of sit and have a scent near you
Yes.
and spray yourself.
Yeah. I think.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
Thank you.
for your
I'm
live.
sending you so much love. Let's play some music. Let's pick it up.
Yes. That's a. Thank you.
Bye, my love.
Bye.
Anyone else want to check in? Have a quick chat? Radiant Vibras, it's any fragrance. Like, I have spiritual baths that are blessed by me that I sell on my website, but it's whatever scents you love, right? You can create your own. Absolutely. You can use lavender, you can use eucalyptus, you know? You can use mint, you can use coconut, like anything that like is your thing. We have to begin to save ourselves, family. Feliciana. Hey, Cindy, my love. What's up, family?
Oh my god, you caught me as I was like trying to adjust my hair.
That's all right. You look
I just got out of
beautiful.
physical therapy, which is why everything is like a mess right now.
It's all right. Hi, girl. What's up?
I caught the tail end of what your previous conversation was. But I saw that you were talking about it was like moving in fear, something like that. So I have this like issue kind of that I'm trying to like push past without like pushing too fast past like my own mental capacity, because I feel like I'm stuck in like a fear block. Because like 6 months ago, I I had a pretty nasty concussion, and it left my brain bruised for a couple of months and my skull bruised for a couple of months. And so because of that, I ended up like not being able to go far from home, so I just kind of got scared from like leaving the house and stuff like that. And because I would fall asleep while I was driving because of like all of the medication and stuff that they had me on. And now next week I'm like flying across the country to go to see somebody, and I'm stuck in a position where I'm like finding myself psyching myself out because of like all of these irrational fears from like the past. And I can't figure out how to like try to get past that.
It's a knowing, Feliciana. It's a knowing that you are safe, that you are protected, that you are limitless, that you are loved, that you are healed, that what you dealt with, you know, I love what you said, you know, pushing past my mental capacity. You know, it's almost like the concussion pumped the brakes.
That's exactly what it did. And I was because I talked to my mom about that, because like pre-concussion I was like sporadic. Like she would tell you, I looked like a chicken with my head cut off. I was working all kinds of jobs, trying to go to school. I just really didn't have any time for me because I was constantly on go. And she was just like, this was like the pause that life was trying to give you to show you that like it's beyond this. Like it's for the birds for you to be burning out at both ends.
And so I love that. I am beyond this, turning that into the affirmation. I am beyond this. I can travel across country and know that I am safe and believe that I am safe and know that this is going to be a beautiful experience because I am beyond that. I am beyond the experience of the concussion. I'm in a new place. You are in a new place. And so
Right,
we're not
like
going
it's such a new leaf that I'm trying to not, for lack of better words, like shit all over because I
the
can't
new
read that.
vision. It's the
Yeah.
new vision. It's
Yeah.
believing in your power. It's knowing how powerful you are. You got
Yeah.
this.
I don't think we
And
give
you
ourselves
have to
enough
go.
credit. I have to go. Like there isn't.
Feel the fear, be on the plane, nervous, but excited. And then when you land and you touch ground, give thanks and enjoy every moment of it. And use that to propel you, right? Keep doing it and
Right.
keep challenging yourself and keep leaping and keep risking and keep knowing.
Yeah.
Go beyond. Go beyond. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too. I'm
It's going to
excited
be
too.
wonderful.
I think
It's
so
going to be.
too.
Where are you going to?
To Washington?
Nice. DC?
No, Washington
Washington.
State.
Washington State?
Yeah. All the
Nice.
way from like North Carolina, and I'm like, oh my god. Like the farthest I've ever gone is Colorado. But that was great. Like that was like a fun time, like flying. Cause I'm from Panama, so like I'm used to flying. Which is why I don't understand like where this like. I mean, I understand where it comes from because I was scared to drive. So like the longest I've driven far from home is like 2 hours. And like even now I'm just like, okay, let's take a road trip. Like I know that like once I do it, I'll be past it and I'll be like, okay, you were just being irrational. Like,
Yep. Be excited.
yeah.
Turn the channel. Turn it to like all the amazing things like Washington, trees, nature, bodies of water, cascades, waterfall. Like be excited about what you're going to feed your body with. And let's try to push the fear out because the fear is poison. You know?
Right. And we don't have room for fear anymore.
No, we
Because
fucking
we've been
don't.
there. We've been
No,
there,
we
and we're
don't.
done with it. We're out of that shit.
Not when Our Lady of Power is like, I got you, and the world
Yeah.
is ours.
Yeah.
What?
Because I've gotten, like, I've been seeing all of the signs, and I've been getting all of, like, the confirmations. Because, like, I literally, like, this trip was something I have been praying for, like, the last 6 months. And now I'm just, like, in a position of, like, how do I allow myself to receive this? When you know, like, how do you allow yourself to receive it when you're so used to never getting that? Because I don't know how to, like, receive love and affection from somebody so unconditionally. And now I'm just like, okay, like, I've really, like, worked everything out, and now it's, like, happening? Like, it's so mind-boggling, and it literally, like, makes me... Like, it makes me feel all of the feels, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with any of this.
You say, I deserve this. I am worthy of this. I deserve love. I deserve happiness. I deserve to travel. I deserve success. I deserve all of it. I deserve to have joy. I deserve to have new experiences. I deserve to be abundant. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am prosperous. I am loved. I am abundant. I am fearless. I'm a risk taker, you know?
Yeah.
I really believe in affirmations, like writing affirmations and love notes to yourself, you know?
Yeah.
You
I should do that. I should do that for, like, the week.
But be excited.
I was talking to, like, a
yes,
couple of
do that.
friends of
Not
mine.
should do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Thank you. I really appreciate, like, talking to you and, like, hearing from you because you sound like my mother. Like, the way you talk to your daughter, it sounds like how my mom talks to me, and I'm just like, yeah, you're right. So I really appreciate this moment.
We out here
Thank
keeping
you.
it real, and we out here keeping it raw.
Yeah, keeping it real and we're
Have
not
a
keeping
fun
it raw.
time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
That's
it. I hope
right.
you have a great weekend.
Have a beautiful time.
I
You
will.
too.
Thank you.
Bye, love.
Bye.
I'm gonna take one more person, and then I'm gonna go clean and eat lunch. I believe the next person was Autumn.
Grand
Hey,
Rising.
Grand
Hello.
Rising, lovely.
This is beautiful. I was like sitting here like almost gonna cry because I was like, I really need to talk to someone about this.
Talk to me.
Um, I'm experiencing a lot of fear with school right now. I'm a college student and I was accepted into Howard University for um
Che,
yeah,
modo puerco.
yeah, blessings. Seriously, like I'm the first one in my family to go to college. I'm the first one to be pursuing this in this way. And like I'm shaking right now. I actually was kicked out from my mom's house when I decided to pursue school. She wasn't really with me staying at home and maybe not spending money on rent and spending it on books and tuition. So I kind of lost that relationship with my mom, and I'm feeling a lot of fear with taking that chance and moving to DC because I'm in California right now. So it's really a cross country trip for me. And I'm trying not to question the blessing that I got into this amazing school.
Yeah.
But then I'm questioning like I don't know anyone there. I don't really have any resources. It's just me. I don't have the money to afford it. I I don't know, but I really feel like this is like I'm sure you can tell that I'm biracial. I am mixed with black and white. I was raised around my white mother and not around my black father. So I have this like longing to be with and be around my people and learn from my people. And I feel like it's like the best place for me to be. But then I feel like everything's like not working out for me to get there with COVID and then them closing their dorms and just like everything.
Let's just pause for a minute. Let's just pause for a minute and celebrate this huge accomplishment that is Black Girl Magic. This beautiful black woman getting into fucking Howard, yo. Can we talk about that for a motherfucking minute? You in Howard, yo. You going to Howard. There's
I'm going.
there's no there is no coincidences. This is divine timing and things are happening in divine order. It might not be exactly in the way you want it, right? That the money is right, that you can be on campus and experience the Howard culture, because I'm sure, I'm confident that that energy is different.
Yeah.
But you going to Howard. You are there. You are in Howard, and you are going to have the experience. So if the reflection is, how do I get there? How do I take myself to the East Coast? You have to get to a place of trust that the universe is protecting you and guiding you and things will align. Does it mean that you have to come out? Does it mean that you have to come to the East Coast and get a motherfucking job and rent a room and struggle and eat fucking ramen every day? But you going to Howard. Does it mean you're having fucking cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? You going to Howard.
See, and then I'm in that weird space where I feel like I'm transitioning in from being like I'm a CrossFit athlete, so I'm used to eating a lot of meat and like a lot of animal products, and for whatever reason my body just would not eat it. Like I could not eat it anymore, and I've transitioned to an almost raw vegan diet.
Good.
And but it's kind of I'm having food anxieties too. So I'm having fear with food where I'm like I feel so heavily connected to my plant foods, and I feel like it's such a blessing, and I feel like so favored in that way that I feel like I'm kind of sacrificing other things to make sure that I'm able to eat in this way that I feel like that will help me in every single way. Like as far as mentally, emotionally, I don't feel like you get the same nutrients and love from your food when it's not plant-based. But because I think that way, I feel like I'm maybe being bougie. Like
No,
I can't eat ramen, I can't eat Cheerios. Like I have to be able to afford my plant foods and still do this,
listen,
or it's not right.
listen, you don't owe anyone an explanation. It is not bougie. Your body is a temple. And so I'm trying to move to a more plant-based. It's very hard. I eat a lot of fast things because I'm constantly working. It's a lifestyle change. And so how you feel on the inside is what your world looks like on the outside. So if you're putting a lot of shit in your body, of course you feel like shit and you look like shit and you're tired and you're dragging and you don't have energy and you're not, putting out your best self. And so it is not bougie at all, yo. Continue your plant-based lifestyle. You're eating your kale and your avocados and your nuts, and that just means that you have to make the money to have the lifestyle. That's all,
Exactly, yeah.
or grow your plants in your house. A lot of people are doing that now during COVID. A lot of people are growing herbs and vegetables in their house.
Yeah, and then I'm struggling with like if I'm gonna move, then like I feel like I can't put roots down. Like I feel like
You are
all of
putting
my
roots.
whole entire life is in such a transition, like with food to moving to my spirituality and just like rediscovering myself. And I just feel like it's all shifting so much that I feel like I don't know what to focus on first. Like it's like food, school, my mental, my spiritual, like my relationships with my family, getting to know my ancestors. Like it's so much. It's like how do you like work on everything?
You
And
don't. You don't work on everything because something has to give. Right now, you have to take care of your body. We are in a fucking pandemic. We don't need to have all the answers. What we have to work on, the only thing we have to work on is our faith. I believe in our body and our spirit need to be protected and taken care of first. All of those externals, there's a lot of externals that we have no
yeah,
control of. We gotta let that shit go. That's too much pressure. We need to breathe. Right now, what I'm hearing is I have to take care of my health and I have to take care of my physical and mental health and spiritual health. Those three things are the things I would work on. And you said the words like rooted. You could be all over the place and be grounded in self. That's what we're working towards, being grounded in
exactly.
self. That the world could fucking disrupt and explode and implode, but we are grounded in ourself, that we are unshakable, unfuckwithable. That's what we're moving toward. That
Exactly.
nothing can fuck with us. We can lose someone we love and we can grieve and we can cry, but we remember to fucking stand up, play some Van Halen, turn the channel and say, okay, I'm going to cry for like the fucking next 3 hours, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to make myself something to eat. I'm going to do these fucking dishes and then I'm going to work on the vision, you know? And so I invite you to make the East Coast plan. Do a vision board. Do your vision board. Check out my girls Velocity Visions. They do vision boards. Create your plan for how you're going to get to Howard and what you see your life becoming on the East Coast. The perfect roommates, who you want to live with, what kind of people, right? That they be
Yeah,
pro black, that they be about it, that they
exactly.
maybe they're people who eat a certain way and have a certain lifestyle. Call it forth. Let's not call forth the fear. Let's push that out. And then the other things will align. Like I'm sorry to hear that your relationship with your mother had to, what's up, Toddy, my love?
Yeah,
But that you needed that breakup to happen so that you can move on. You're going to Howard, yo. You're going to Howard. Let's get our books. Let's stay on top of our fucking homework. Let's go.
exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna spend that 2 hours today, like you said,
Two
on the vision.
hours. 2 hours. And then go ahead and eat your little salad and eat your little nuts and eat your little beans. Guilt fucking free.
Exactly.
Guilt free. I'm proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you. I'm
Thank you.
fucking rooting for you. I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do big things. You don't have to have the answers today. It takes a lifetime, right? Mastery is practice. Autumn, just every day you're taking a step. Every day you're working on one area. Maybe today you're working on your food. You're creating your what is it called when you make your prep, your meal prepping,
Meal prep.
right? You're doing your meal prep. And then, on Wednesdays you're reading spiritual text and you're scheduling your life. It's like you have classes that you take, and when you read, schedule time to bullshit, to divine, to learn about spiritual practice. The day of the week, Tuesdays, are the days that you're going to change the water for your ancestral altar. You know what I'm saying?
I actually need to do that.
You know?
So yeah, it's like it's getting kind of dirty.
So go easy on yourself. It's not all today. Like, I sat down, I felt fear in my body, and I was like, I got a million things to do today. But I said, let me come on here real quick. Let's talk about fear, and then let's let it go. Because now we're gonna let it go. Now we're gonna play some music and get the fuck up, all of us collectively. Autumn, I'm hugging you. I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you. Thank
Achemo
you.
dupre.
Blessings.
Blessings to you, my love.
All love. Thank you.
Bye. Yes, we doing big things. Family, I'm sending y'all so much love. I'm rooting for all of you, yo. I'm rooting for our win. I'm rooting for our win. Let's get up. Let's remember that Our Lady says that we move with great power. We are focusing on the new vision. And then once we're focused on the new vision, we're going to rest. Family, that is all I have to give for now. I'm going to go feed myself, nourish myself. I'm sending y'all so much love. Have a beautiful day. Peace.